Welcome once again to Kerbin Space Program with me, Dr. Mandap. I'm still trying to get a couple more community badges. This time we're going for the Kerbin Circumnavigator. The rules is stockpiles only, no mods that change aerodynamics. Mods that allow giant bananas in the game are not allowed either, hahaha. Informational mods are allowed, I don't have any of that. Only engines that use air intakes as propeller may be used, we have that. If you use rapiers, which we don't, show that you have no oxidizer. No physics exploits, we don't do that. Debug menu settings are, well, just out of there. 30 kilometers is the ceiling. We're not going higher than 30k with that plane anyhow. Runway takeoff is required. You can use VTOLs and STOLs. Must land back the KSC. Runway is not required, but you must land within 1.1 kilometers of it. You must show at least one clear screenshot of your aircraft. Yeah, well, we have that, I think. When your circumnavigator is finished, show F3 screenshot for the details of your flight. I'm sure if... Is there F3 screen? I have to see. Maybe the video is good enough. If not, I go back and do a F3 screenshot, because it's still packed on the landing pad. No pizzas allowed. Do not offset parts to be separate from the craft, because of course, you know, they're all connected. Your aircraft must stay within perfect intake. Intact the whole flight, no drop hangs, no burn-offs, otherwise lost parts. Manned flights only, we have 4 Kerbals on that plane. If your submission... In your submission, you must list your flight time. That was about 1 hour 30 minutes. We'll see that at the end. And the number of circumnavigators, 1. The visual post should also be able to verify this. You may only do an equatorial or polar circumnavigation, because if you fly the other way around, haha, you know, you save some fuel. And 1 clear screenshots per navigation of your craft on the opposite side of the planet. Well, I might do one, or maybe I did. I think I took some screenshots of that. No mounting any parts on the back of the engine, and anything that ruins the spread of the challenge is not allowed either. So here we go. As you can see, this is 15 times speed, and I'm just gonna let you fly with that. You're not gonna see much, because that fly was, as I said, an hour 30, I think. But I'm gonna skip right ahead to the ending, and I see you there. If you want to watch that, feel free. See you in about 6 minutes, 7 minutes when we're landing. Okay? See you then. Right, and there we are, coming down for landing. I think the clock is reading 1:28. It's really hard to see right now, post commenting. But I ran out of fuel. Nothing states that I cannot glide in the last couple of meters. So here I am, trying to glide in. This little home icon there, you see, the little marker I have, is actually a remote controlled rover that I have packed the end or the beginning of the runway, whatever you want to call that. And I was trying to go for it, but not exactly land on its head, because that would be futile and not good at all. So here I am, gliding in, having used the the single stage to orbit plane last night in my live stream. I decided to put some air brakes onto that one. And I'm glad I did, because I was overshooting the runway by a lot, if not for the air brakes. And here is the landing, coming in fast, but I managed to pull her up just in time. And wow, I thought, okay, I'm done for. This thing is going to explode for sure. But no, it's just hopping up and down, and it's keeping everything together. It's staying cool to the touch, and you can see the radiators there, they are being still hot. So, and yeah, let's just put it at 1 hour and 30 minutes, and I finished my flight around Kerbin. And this was not the fastest one, but it was surely a challenge for myself, because on the live stream I tried that. I took out a plane that was flying for an hour, and it landed after about 3/4 of the way. So I'm proud of myself to have made that flight, and see you around in either the live stream or the next challenge. Until then, fly safe.